I say let's do it again. Another 92 days. Maybe not just watercolor, but anything. Creating. I am so needing this. I think I'm going to need this on a regular basis for the rest of my life. I am so distractible. So last year was nuts. We started 92 days of watercolor. I sent the video out on the 31st of May, and it's the 31st of May in 2025 right now. And then on the 3rd of June, we started a new chapter of our lives. We walked into the house that is now our house. So I'm in my home studio in my new home. And even though we've been here for months and months and months now, there's a garden to do. There's so much pulling me away, and I am here to paint. So I am going to do it again. I'm going to have great hope. Who knows what's going to happen, but assuming that nothing big happens, we're not looking for a house anymore, that I'm going to get to paint more this summer. I did paint a little bit last summer, a little bit, not very much at a time, but I did 90 of 92 days, and I would have done nothing, maybe very little, maybe not nothing, but maybe very little. I mean, for sure, very little, had I not made this commitment last year. So, many nights I was just dabbling here in my little sketchbooky thing. I would fall asleep with the brush in my hand and wake up and wonder what I'd just done. But I did these little sketchy things. I finished a few of the little ones that I showed you. I don't know if you remember the video last year, but you could go on YouTube and find it. So I did these little guys. They're kind of fun, but I couldn't do much. So the spider web painting that I talked about last year, I have not had the gumption to pick it up, but there it is. Here, I'll pick it up for you now so you can see it a little better. It is a spider web. Can you see that in this light? There's the spider web. There's what I've painted so far. That is as of about April last year. It wants to be painted. It's to be these roses. Which way does it go? It goes this way. It wants to be these roses painted little shape by little shape. Can you see that? No, you can't. But there's a spider web superimposed over this. So very little pencil drawing on that piece of paper. I want to do it this summer. I want to be done. I've got a little one going. Where is that little one? Here's the wild palette of it. It is a rose. Here it is, hiding under the spider web. It is a rose and a bee. There's the rose and a bee. The rose is coming. This should be done this week. And then I'm going to dive into the spider web. I am going to do it. So, want to join me? Want to do it too again? I just want to share something kind of poignant, but it also frames this for me in a whole new way. And that is that there was a very, very dear person in my life who lived in Cincinnati. We never met face to face, but we were Facebook friends, and he did a workshop with me, and he owned one of my big prints. His name is Jim Warner, and you can see his posts in the 92 Days of Watercolor Facebook group if you ask to join the group and want to be part of it. And he very unexpectedly passed away in November, middle of November last year. He had a show planned for December. His 70-something body just fell apart, and he didn't make it. And so thank goodness for all the painting he did do. And so let's not all live in fear of that, and let's paint. Let's do it. I promise I will do a better job of showing up in the Facebook group, and if anybody wants to join that. So this is going to be part of an email, and it's going to be part of a Facebook post and an Instagram post. So just respond, comment. I think it's also going to go on YouTube. So let me know if you want to be part of that Facebook group again, if you aren't already. If you are, I think it should still be. But let's share. Let's share what we're doing and cheer each other on. And 92 days of creating, whatever it is. Sing, dance, sculpt, draw, paint, knit, cook. crochet, whatever it is you do. Let's do it every day this summer again. Okay? Okay. See you on wherever. I'll see you. We'll just see you.